Imagine leaving behind the stress of endless bills, the worry of living paycheck to paycheck. This isn't just a dream, it's achievable. And it starts with recognizing the habits keeping you in the financial rat race. This race is an exhausting cycle, where you're constantly running but never really getting ahead. It's a lifestyle that many of us unknowingly subscribe to, trapped by our own financial habits. But the good news? You can break free. You can achieve financial freedom. And it all begins with understanding what's holding you back. Stay tuned as we unveil the 10 habits keeping you tied down and how to break free. First up on the list of detrimental habits: overspending, not saving, and ignoring debt. Overspending is a slippery slope. It's like feasting on a buffet of your desires without considering the bill that comes after. This habit eats away at your financial stability, leaving you stranded on the island of debt. Then comes the habit of not saving. Imagine walking a tightrope with no safety net beneath. Scary, isn't it? That's exactly what not saving does. It leaves you vulnerable to financial shocks with no buffer to cushion the fall. And speaking of debt, ignoring it won't make it disappear. It's like ignoring a leaky faucet. Over time, it can flood your entire house. Now let's talk solutions. For overspending, try to differentiate between wants and needs. It's a simple yet effective strategy. For not saving, start small. Even a tiny amount put aside consistently can grow into a substantial safety net. And as for debt, face it head on. Create a repayment plan and stick to it. Remember, tackling these habits is the first step towards financial freedom. Next we have lack of budgeting, not investing, and living for today. Lack of budgeting is like driving with a blindfold. You're going somewhere but you have no idea where. This habit can lead to unnecessary stress and financial instability. The remedy is simple: start a budget. Know where every dollar is going and gain control over your finances. Moving on to not investing. Money sitting in a savings account loses its value over time due to inflation. Investing is the key to growing your wealth and securing your financial future. Start small if you must, but start, and let the power of compounding do its magic. Finally, living for today. While it's important to enjoy life, ignoring the future can be a recipe for financial disaster. It's the ostrich syndrome, burying your head in the sand, hoping problems will disappear. Spoiler alert, they won't. Start planning for your financial future today. Overcoming these habits will set you on the path to financial independence. Rounding off our list, we have no financial goals, impulse buying, not learning about finance, and neglecting insurance. First off, not having financial goals is like setting sail without a destination. You're likely to drift aimlessly. By setting clear, achievable financial goals, you give your money a purpose. It's your roadmap to financial freedom. Next, we've got impulse buying. It's the financial equivalent of a sugar rush. It feels great in the moment but leaves you feeling empty later. Instead, try to weigh the long-term benefits before making any significant purchase. Remember, patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to your finances. Then there's the issue of not learning about finance. It's easy to bury our heads in the sand and ignore the complexities of finance, but doing so can leave us vulnerable. Start by reading a finance book or following a finance blog. The more you understand about money, the better you'll become at managing it. Lastly, neglecting insurance is like playing with fire. You might be fine for a while, but when disaster strikes, you'll wish you were covered. Insurance is not just a box to be ticked off, it's a vital part of your financial plan. Breaking these habits will take you one step closer to breaking free from the financial rat race. So, set those goals, curb impulse buying, educate yourself about finance, and don't forget about insurance. Your financial freedom is within reach. There you have it, the 10 habits that are keeping you in the financial rat race. Overspending, not saving, ignoring debt, lack of budgeting, not investing, living for today, no financial goals, impulse buying, not learning about finance, and neglecting insurance. Each of these habits can keep you trapped in a cycle of financial stress and instability. But the good news is, you can change these habits. Start by acknowledging them, and then taking conscious steps towards change. Embrace budgeting, save diligently, tackle your debt head-on. Make wise investment decisions, set clear financial goals, resist impulse buying, educate yourself about finance, and never neglect the importance of having insurance. Financial freedom isn't a far-off dream, it's a reality that you can achieve by making these changes in your financial habits. Take the first step towards your financial freedom today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more financial tips and insights. We appreciate you for spending time with us today, and remember, your financial freedom is within your reach.